A lot of companies try to put recruiting into this bucket of everything else that the HR person has to do. I know you have some opinions on that, so if you don't mind sharing some of your thoughts from an HR strategy standpoint.
Sure. I think in the general HR world, a lot of HR professionals kind of grew up through recruiting. Can we do it? Yes. Do we love it as much as Paula and Nancy? Not, but there's an absolute benefit, especially in this marketplace, to have somebody focused on recruiting. The speed that is required, just the resilience that's required. It's definitely, helpful to have somebody focused on that. But there are so many more, there are so many more components to the labor shortage than just, getting the butts in the seats, so to speak. There's this whole other internal focus where, retention is key. If people aren't walking out the door, you're not going to have as many openings. Engagement, if people feel connected, they're not even going to think about walking out the door. I'm seeing a lot of things happen on the development side. It's difficult to find people. So we've really been working with companies to develop their people internally. What additional resources can we give them? How can we grow these individuals that work for us now? And also compensation, that's been a huge thing. I will say though, it's not the long-term fix. At some point wages can only go so high. And there really needs to be that focus internally so you can take a look at what's important to your employees. What are those key things that are going to keep individuals? I think about kind of the different age groups out there, kind of when you're in your 30s and lots of people are starting families, insurance is really important. In your 30s and 40s, you're starting to think about retirement, 401ks, all those things. You have to really figure out what's important to your employees. Maybe it's having some sort of help finding daycare. Maybe it's help finding care for their parents. Just depends on your workforce. And having someone focus on really that huge influx, I always think of it like a funnel. You have to reach out to however many people, and that's going to whittle down to the people you actually talk to. Like Nancy said, you get on the phone, and then that whittles down even further to the people you can have commit to interviews and so on. So if you have someone focused on that piece, working with the internal pieces, you're going to set yourself up for success a lot better than other companies that just focus on one or the other.